Some of these guys make it look so easy.
Best game gets the most points.
A lot of people say it's not a sport that requires a lot of talent. It does.
A great pinball machine means something different to absolutely everyone. It's kind of like golf, it's a head game. Some like more control, just want to keep it in play. Some like more chaos.
It's fun. It's one of those fun games that you can have a horrible game after a horrible game, but once you get one good game that jives, it's like, you know you're in the groove and you know you're having a good time.
You're going for the corner shot, each your serve.
Our parents, when they hit their midlife crisis, it was all about buying hot rods and cars. We grew up in the arcades. To relive our youth, we're building up our basements and having cool areas that, you know, friends and family can get together and have fun.
So now it's coming back, like big time.
We have a good time.
Lost one moment, found the next.
She's got to go to home now and she's not going anywhere.
That home is with Brandy.
I drive Uber for a living.
And there was a good living to be made last week in the Valley, the Phoenix Open in town. One ride, though, felt like an interview.
Doesn't bother you that she's a pit bull? And I said, oh no, I love pit bulls. You know, they're beautiful, gorgeous, good dogs.
As they all do, the ride ended.
I hear the back door close and I turned around and she was back there. It was kind of like one of those situations, hey, wait a minute.
Says she went into the apartment complex the rider disappeared into, couldn't find him.
Tried the phone number and apparently it was a wrong disconnected number.
And so Brandy was left with a lot more than a pair of sunglasses.
Maybe rather than advertising on Craigslist, he was trying to see if she found a connection with somebody, and I guess he felt that with me, she'd found it.
Says Uber's only advice was to take Honey to a shelter. Brandy worried that could end with her being put to sleep. So now Honey sleeps at Brandy's home in Gilbert, and the plan is for her to be more than a friend.
I'm a newly diagnosed diabetic.
Plans to have Honey trained to spot sugar lows. Since Brandy is keeping Honey around, maybe Honey can do the same for Brandy.
I figured if I was going to keep her, that I'd give her a purpose.
In Gilbert, John Erickson, ABC 15 News.
All of a sudden we heard a big crash of lightning and I looked out my bedroom window and I could see the pummel of smoke already.
You can see this fire from 25, 30 miles away.
It's just sad because we've lived in this area for so long. My husband was born in this area.
It sounds like many explosions going on, but when the flames were up, you could feel the heat all the way over here. Like it wasn't the heat outside, it was the heat from there.
But everybody got out.
This is a neighborhood store. The personnel are absolutely wonderful.
And a lot of the people you see standing out here are the ones that shop at the store probably since it opened.
Like I said, it's the friendly Safeway store. The managers, the baggers, all the employees are absolutely wonderful. It's a clean store.
We're always just saying hi and they're friendly and they say hi back, and it's really sad.
They're concerned about the people that work there. I'm sure there's probably several hundred people that's lost their job here.
To see it go up like this, it's heartbreaking. It's just truly sad to see it going down, this whole little strip mall.
I'm sure they'll rebuild it, but it'll probably take a while.
It's home to us.
I'd like to see a new Safeway go in. I just don't expect them to. It's heartbreaking.
The idea behind this is just to come here and be in this beautiful space and remember people that we may have lost.
This was just before he died.
Being in a graveyard where souls supposedly come to rest is a perfect place to contemplate.
And I was alive in the blizzard.
I lost my mother 3.5 years ago to cancer.
He got some time off, and that's when he wrote this.
I mean, a lot of people bring things printed on paper.
The tired old man is weary, and there's a recall on his soul.
People will bring handwritten things in a notebook.
Nobody but themselves, God willing.
They can never take it from me.
I've been writing poetry since I was a teenager.
They will never take it from me.
It's really, you just don't know what to expect.
Between where the living tread and the dead recline.
My name is Edie Watson, and I love poetry. I love reading it, writing it.
I seek a descriptive word that doesn't...
Things that are left unsaid by a poem are often more potent than what the words say.
Him and his maker called him home.
Surprisingly moving experience.
Come on, don't be shy. I have a volunteer.
Here in a graveyard is where you really get the feel of that, because you're at a place where people have left life behind and moved on to whatever is next.
Because in a way, the people who are here are missing from our lives, but they're not missing because we have their memories. It's not like any other cemetery I've ever been in.
Awash within the tides of time. Those who see it, I hope that they can feel the passion of those who came here sharing their poetry today.
Your ever-loving husband, Bill.
Summer harvest is a way of life in Rosalia. So when Mother Nature brings a slow start to the season, it seems classrooms in town schools go empty. The hallways go dark, and the district pushes back the start of the school year.
Harvest is big, and so, you start school and you have a certain percentage of students that can't come to school because of harvest.
Because one more week out of the classroom means more time out on the fields.
I like being able to get to drive the big trucks. I feel pretty powerful.
Time that Maddie St. John and her younger brother Bo spend manning some heavy machinery.
It's been fun shuttling rigs back and forth and helping them out.
The two helping out Mom and Dad Wednesday.
It's a dirty job, but it pays.
To harvest some 1,800 plus acres of wheat.
So not only is it a need because we really need them out here because family farm is a family farm, but also because it's the only chance that these kids have to make, some money to, to help them during school time.
No job too big, they say, in the name of family. It's their livelihood. And well, beats going back to the classroom.
It's definitely very cool because I like how they move school back so we don't have to miss as much. It's nice to be able to stay out and help them because I don't know what they do without us.